This is Cheryl McCoy, and we're going to be talking about managing your ePortfolio. We're using Exabis ePortfolio and the Teacher ePortfolio Mahara. So the Exabis is particularly good for Moodle because you can insert it into the Moodle itself. And I would say that one of the ways that you could, many of the ways, there's like 20 things here that they list. But personally, if I was using this with my students, I think this association of artifacts with Exabis competencies would be really helpful. Okay, and then you need to know all of these things, but you see how they talk here? They talk about block configuration. That means you can put it in to the Moodle. So let's go to page 6. Okay. And see what it says about artifacts. Artifacts are really critical for kids because a lot of times they do some wonderful work and then it's just ephemeral. It's there and then it's gone. And that's why I think that the ePortfolio is the missing component of a truly blended experience of online and face-to-face teaching, as well as a marvelous way to share what you've been doing in your class. Now we have a list view, and this goes into a lot of particulars about what to do. You can have their digital competencies. These are their My Domain personal competencies, social competencies. That's what they were talking about, that you could put, you could link those together with the Exabis. Links, files, and notes must be associated with categories and subcategories. And here we are. Exabis, association of artifacts with Exabis competencies. Enables users to create competencies. Okay, so in other words, they're talking about standards, goals, benchmarks, things like that. And you can associate them with artifacts in the Moodle class. You must have this configured by the systems administrator. So there are your roles again. If you're a teacher or a manager, you will not be able to put this in. This is going to be more from what they also call the course creator. And that's how you would be looking at it. You put this in and it shows step by step how to do it. So if you have not downloaded this portfolio, Exabis portfolio documentation, you need to do that. Now, what we're going to do is we will take those this video, and we're going to document how to export. We're going to create this video, how to export to Moodle for teacher portfolios, to Mahara. So what we're going to do is go to a forum discussion to send some information to the Mahara ePortfolio. We're going to store parts of our discussion. Now, there is a very simple way to do that. To find the discussions that you want to include is you go over to the right here and click on your name, and then you can come down to the part that says Forum Posts. Now, if you want to get the entire discussion, you can do that, but let's start with forum posts, and then we will look at a variety of things that we've been working on. Now, this is the one I just finished, 2 videos, registering an external blog and blogging in Moodle MOOC 10. I could put that in. Main course, permissions, I could put that in. But I think what I will do is I'm going to show you, you see how these are we're on page 1. I'm going to go back, let's try 15. Yeah, so this is week 2, and we were talking about the teacher practice area here and putting some things together. And then I had a little problem with the ad at the bottom. So those are okay, but I'd like to get something a little more developed. Maybe I'll have to go forward a little bit, but let's see. This is where I first submitted my profile, excuse me, and talked to you about how to find the people's profile and things like that. So I believe this would be a good place to start. And we're going to, yes, there we go. We're going to see this post in context. That means if other people make comments with it and things like that, they'll all be there together. There it is. Again, there's my answer from Nevis and my response and from Dr. Nellie. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take the whole thing and export to your portfolio. There are some places where you can pick where you want to take this portfolio. Let's select your destination. So select destination, exporting content from forum, my profile, and let's see what we have. Remember she talked about the blog export portfolio, box.net, file download, Google Docs. So let's try the Moodle for Teachers ePortfolio. And then it will tell us, we get another icon that says next, and we click on that one. And after we click on that icon, we should be moved to an exporting process. Yes. Exporting to portfolio. Configure your exported data. Now, you have some choices. It's my understanding that the HTML is fine and you can, get a copy of it, but it seems to me that the Leap 2A portfolio format may be more flexible. So let's try that. If it doesn't work, we'll come back and do the HTML. So let's try that. We've selected it. And then we go to the icon again that says next. Click on that. Please confirm this export. Portfolio export complete. Return to where you were or continue to your portfolio. So if I want to, I can go to my portfolio, which is in Mahara. Here we are, Moodle for Teachers ePortfolio. And there I am, Cheryl McCoy. Return to Moodle on my groups. And I guess I've got myself on here twice from February and this, because I do remember Dr. Nellie telling us that this would be linked with our course. Okay, so that's really great. Here we are. And I'm in my dashboard, my inbox, my portfolios. And then you can save all of your discussions and a whole lot more. So thank you very much. This is Cheryl McCoy from my channel Into Teaching for Everyone. If you could, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, and you have a good evening.